Hello everyone and welcome to the first feature of self-improvement. Here I'm going to show you how to cook the first 2 weeks worth of meals for this program that I am on. They are chicken and veg and beef burger / patty and veg, which you can see pictured. I'll go into the nutritional information in the description and it'll be on screen as well. For now I'll just talk you through how I made it. So to start, you will need a bag of frozen chicken, 2 bags of frozen mixed vegetables, about 3 onions, a pack of large lean beef mince, and a bunch of eggs. You will also need a George Foreman, or this is not really required, but this is what I use, and some form of steamer for your vegetables. So to start off with, I just start preparing the onions because I need to chop them up and split them into however I'm going to have them. So I decided to use half of a large onion for the beef burgers and the other 2.5 go into the steamer with the mixed vegetables. So here you can see me just plonking them in. I've got 1 week's worth on the bottom, 1 week's worth on the top. Each bag does roughly a week or 6 meals. I'll set them to about 40 minutes and carry on preparing my onions. So here I am preparing my onions, cutting them up, putting them in with the mixed vegetables and just make sure they're all mixed in. Here I am now going to prepare my oven for the chicken, so I'm going to put them at about 180 to 200 degrees depending on if you've got a fan assisted oven or not. The chicken is probably one of the more annoying things to prepare and not as fun as the beef, so what you do is you just give a few pokes into each breast, make sure it's properly thawed, and make sure you put them onto a piece of tin foil large enough to boat it. To boat it, all you need, just put it on a square-ish piece of tin foil and just wrap the edges over so you kind of make a boat for it to sit in, and then you can put in your spices. So in 3 of them I put in lemon and other herbs, and in the other I put in Nando's hot sauce and other herbs. So I'm just going to close up the top now so it makes a nice seal so none of it escapes, and I put it in the oven. Now I'm going to start preparing my beef burgers. So I need 2 eggs, and you can see my housemate in the background, he came along as well, and just kind of put in 2 eggs with the onions, with the beef, start mixing it up with your hands until you get a nice sort of massive lump of meat essentially. Then you'll need to split it into 6 different balls, which you'll then have to pat down and turn into beef burgers or patties. You can put all your herbs and spices into the mix as you do, and I was going to do this but I completely forgot, so I just done them afterwards and put them on top and then put them in my George Foreman for roughly 7 to 10 minutes. You can see me checking them, putting them in. If you're unsure if it's cooked, just cut into the middle of it, it's not going to affect it much, and just see if it's nice and brown. You can see my housemate almost blow up the kitchen there as well. It was a very quick flash, I won't be surprised if you missed it. And now I'm just basically cooking the rest. Everything's essentially prepared, so I'm just cleaning my George Foreman now, so I keep it turned on and scrape as much as I can off and then clean it with oil. And now I'm just going to take everything out, and you can see me with the GoPro as well. Just putting it all in the tubs, so I've got 12 tubs, 6 lunches, 6 dinners, and that's pretty much my main meals for the whole week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on Friday.